So hey everyone, welcome back to Rebecca's Colouring Arts and Crafts. So today I'm going to, I haven't been able to work out exactly how I want to do the neck flowers and that yet, so I'm going to start working on this bit behind this arch area here for the backgroundy bit, I've decided. And so I'm just trying to get my chair where it works. Oh well, that'll have to do. But yeah, so I'm going to start with this back area bit, and then I'm thinking the area around where this halo bit is, I'm going to then do this far back area in the black gel pen as well. But yeah, so I'm just going to start with this, and so I'm going to sort of use like goldeny orangey sort of colours for in this inner headpiece, and then the black for out here, and I haven't fully decided what colour I would do this little arch or ribbon piece yet, so we'll just play with that by ear. But I'm just going to do a little section at a time of things as we go. So I'm going to start with my Fabercastell Polychromos dark Cadium Orange, and I'm going to bring my cloth up here and just adjust this. I'm using my Joanna Basford Ivy and the Inky Butterfly book behind it under the paper, just because it's kind of the right width for this book when it's like this. And what I want to do is, I'm kind of working it out, it's like I kind of want it to be shadows where these areas are, but at the same time I want little bits of those shadows coming in inside rather than just being defined by the outer area. So I'm just going to sort of start working this in, and I'll just play around with it as I go. So like little areas where it just comes out, and then just creating unique little areas, I guess you could say, where the shadows are. I guess that's how you'd say it. I'm not totally sure. So I'm just going to play around with this how I want it to work, and I'll blend things in as we go as well. So I just want it, some of these areas you'll want to deepen up as you go, other areas you'll want to leave a bit lighter. I'm not too worried about making them too deep, because we'll have other colours coming in, but obviously we're not going to have a whole heap of darker colours in here, because this is just meant to be like a light halo kind of looking area. It is, and I just want to do just some little areas that allow for lighter blending. And I just want to do a tester of this first. Like, I can't do, oh no, I'll just keep going with this bit. But yeah, it's kind of, I guess, going to be interesting to see how it works out. I'm kind of nervous, but I hope it'll work. But yeah, let's do the best we can. It's not quite, it would be good if the Ivy and the Inky Butterfly was slightly wider, but it's not, so I guess it is what it is, and you just work with what you got, kind of thing. So I'm just going to randomly do them in any sort of pattern or shape or whichever, because I just want them kind of each different if we can get them that way. Trying not to go over these ribbony areas because obviously these ones are part of this dress, whereas this is kind of like a halo-y thing, I guess. I haven't fully decided on the colour of that one yet, but I'll work it out as we go, I assume. Well, I hope. And then just making sure that we've got our little light blending area around each of these areas. May not work with every colour, but we adjust it as we go, like usual. We will. So I'm just going to do this section first, and then I will move on to the other sections once I've done this section. So I'll just do it in bits and pieces, I guess you could say. Hello, Lils, what you doing? What's the matter? Hello, gorgeous. Yeah. Just had someone here before that's going to look after her while I'm away, and she wasn't impressed about it. She wasn't. She's not a real people person, Lily isn't. But I'm hoping that she'll warm up to her as time goes. I am. Yeah, I don't think it's quite going to take the 5 colours I had in mind, so I think I'm going to have to alter things a bit, which is easy enough to do. I may use some of these colours in the other bit, I'll see. Hi, Lils. I think it might work quite well. I think it might. just check that it's completely in camera frame. Yeah, it is. It's good. And good time to check the time too, but we've still got a bit of time left on this little bit to go. So yay! But yeah, I've got, after this I got 2 more videos to record, and then I'll have enough to cover the whole time I'm away. And it's feeling like it might be doable at the moment, and I'm so happy about that, because I really wanted to be able to leave enough videos when I was away in Sydney, and it's looking like it may just be possible, which is great. I'm really happy. Currently I've got videos up till the 30th of April, so yeah, it's good. It is, it's good. It's good, it's good, it's good. And yeah, I'm just going to do the best I can, and then I've still got to work out my clothes and pack and so much to do. But we'll get there. We will get there, I'm certain. I'm certain we'll get there. I think I'm going to change this from the yellows to a cream. I think I'm going to get a cream after, when I pause this after finishing this orange, because I just like the idea of like the orangey creams with this image, because we've kind of got the pinky orangey green here. So hey everyone, unfortunately the camera battery died due to me not keeping track of it properly, but oh well, I kind of get a little distracted with the colouring. So I've just chosen out some different colours, slightly different colours to do this, because as I was doing it I realised just exactly how I wanted the colours, so I haven't gone much further. I've just done a bit of work in some of these areas, and I'm still obviously working on these little spots where we've got our oranges and that. And we've got our orange, and I'm going to do this section and then I will adjust it and move it around for this further section, because we've got all the section around in front of her face, which is a bit of a larger section. It's not so, doesn't have the flower patterns and stuff on it, but I like it anyway, and we will make it work. We will. We'll make it work. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying this anyway. And yeah, I'm really excited that it's looking closer to having enough videos. If I can get 2 more done before, and uploaded and edited before I go, because 3 videos will make 6 with speed colouring, and if I can do that, that means that I'm basically able to cover every single day whilst I'm in Sydney with videos, which is so awesome and exciting. And I'm happy if that gets to be the case, because yeah, that means there's content going up every day. And it's funny, since I've hit 1,000, all of a sudden it's like everyone's leaving rather than joining, subscribing. So yeah, but as people say, I'm doing this for my enjoyment anyway first, and if people join or follow, I really appreciate it. If they decide to leave, well, that's everyone's prerogative. I'm not going to stop them. So yeah, I'm now going to come in with my Fabercastell Polychromos Cadium Orange, and I'm going to use that over our previous orange, but also bring it up a bit into this area. So we're starting to add a bit of lighter tones, I guess, but also trying to create an interesting combo or background with these colours at the same time, which is my aim. Just leaving a little bit of light areas around those spots so that you can blend in the final colour a bit easier when we get to it. I really like how that's looking with the colours that I've used. I really do. But yeah, I'm really enjoying getting back to this pain or no pain. It's really helping me to feel better about things, getting back to my colouring, and I'm so happy I have. I'm really happy I have, because it helps with my mental state of mind, shall we say. But yeah, thank you to everyone's support that's been here since the beginning, or even if you've just joined. I greatly appreciate it, and I'm so happy to have you here. And I really hope you enjoy the videos. And yeah, it's still a dream of mine to go somewhere with not just the YouTube stuff, but with my art stuff. And yeah, all your support greatly helps with that. I know I'm not necessarily going as fast as other people with the colouring images, and hence not gaining subscribers quite as fast in that, but I hope eventually it'll happen, and in the meantime I'm just going to keep colouring for my own enjoyment and doing it how I like, because this is how I like doing it. I like taking my time and going slow and just not rushing the image, and just taking the time to get it looking exactly how I've envisioned it or how I want it to look, and looking almost like it's watercolour even though it's coloured pencil. Because that's what everyone keeps comparing my work to, is the fact that it looks like watercolour when it's actual pencil, and people can't believe that it's just pencils that I've used to create the effects that I've gotten. And it's like, that's awesome, and it makes me so happy doing it this way. So yeah, I'm not particularly going to be rushing through the images by any means in the near future or anything, or doing them as fast, like one image per day or whatever, because that's just not me. I really like just taking my time on the image, not rushing it, and just making the most of doing it exactly how I want it to look and how I envision it, and just this is how I like using my pencils and blending my pencils. And I know it means a lot longer videos, a lot more parts, takes a lot more hours, but compared to other YouTubers, but that's just how I like doing it. And I hope it helps other people to achieve similar effects or qualities or things like that, because I'm pretty certain not everyone likes rushing their images. I am, but yeah, this is just how I like doing it, and every bit of support and people that join, I appreciate it so much. And yeah, I'm going to keep doing it how I like doing it and enjoying doing it. So that's what people have reminded me when I start worrying about the amount of subscribers or whatever, and I've realised people are right. It's not about the subscribers, it's not about the numbers, it's about making the most of it and enjoying it and just having fun in the process. And yeah, that's what I've decided I'm going to do and stick with. And I really hope you all enjoy what I do in the same time, and you can get some useful hints and tips out of it as well. I really do. Because that's what it's here for, to help you out as well. And I love doing it. I really think this helps with adding the red, and then adding these oranges. It really helps to make this flower here not just like be overpowering to other parts of the image, and that I really think it's helping by doing these colours at the back here. But I also like kind of the goldy halo effect, kind of like Jesus or God, or I know it's not Jesus or God, but like the saints. That's where I thought of the inspiration for this part. It is. And then finally, I'm just going to check the time quickly first. Yep, I've got time to do it. Finally, I'm going to come in with my final colour, which is my Fabercastell Polychromos Ivory. And I just want to bring that in over all these areas and just blend it all in together. So it may lighten it a bit, but that's okay because we kind of want that lighter, like the light is shining from the back of the head in that spot, like there's suns or rays of light or something shining through it. What are you doing, Lils? I think Lily's hinting at something. I think she is. Typically she's had her food by now, so she's hinting. And I'm not ready to feed her just yet because I'm doing this. So she's hinting big time. She is. I'll feed her once I'm done with this bit, and then I'll come back and continue with the other bits. I really like how this is coming out. Oops, trying not to go over the lines with the ivory because it does show on the other colours. You can't see it a huge heap, but just in this red part I went over it a bit without meaning to. And there we go. So I'm just going to pause it there for a minute and then get Lily's food and things like that, and I will readjust it for when I come back, and we will continue with the other areas of the orange here. So yeah, I really hope you're enjoying this, and I will see you soon. I'm kind of thinking, I was just sitting here thinking maybe black might work here and then you could have the oranges around this part, but it may not work with the flowers. But I kind of like the idea of like the black around here. I think that could work. So yeah, anyway, I will consider that for when I come back, and I will see you soon. So hey everyone, I'm back. So I've decided, just for this part, I'm just going to, I think I've decided rather than doing the black on the outside, I'm probably going to continue with the orange or something on the outside, but I've decided I want to do the black. I will work on these other parts later. I've also decided this part around this side and the front of the head, I'm going to do that next time too, just because I've still got 2 more videos to do, and so I just want to get stuff up for whilst I am away, and I really want to do more, so I'm kind of, and as I said in the previous video, I'm sort of working around the 50 minute to an hour videos now, so I can get more up more regularly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my black Uniball Signo gel pen 0.7mm, and I've decided what I want to do is actually use this black on this outer area of like the halo or whatever, and just use that, and then I will work out the colour for the other background bit later. But right now I've just decided I really like the thought of having the black on this area just to give that contrast to the orange. So I'm just going to do this in little streaks as per usual, just to fill it in. I know you could use gel pen or acrylic, or well, ink or acrylic or whatever, but I don't tend to use those mediums just due to the, I don't know if acrylic bleeds so much, but I know with ink it will bleed, or it can bleed at least. So just going by in the past when I've been writing with writing pencils and it's bled through to the next page, so I kind of just want to, I guess, be careful and make sure that doesn't happen. Just going to flip this slightly, check that it's still in the camera. Yes, it is. And then I'm going to continue it. But yeah, so I just like using the black gel pen for black backgrounds when I do it, or like I'm doing with my current image, I'm using actual black pencil for the background, but it depends on if the black pencil provides the coverage to completely get rid of spots. So this is with my Summer Dreams image, and I am finding that the Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils do actually, shall we say, get rid of all the background white spots that could stand out. It does a very smooth coverage for the background. So I'm enjoying using the pencils for that image because part of the reason I'm using the pencils for that image is because partly the light fastness rating, although I could use the Fabercastell Pit pen with the light fast rating, but at the same time it's also coming down to the fact that I know there is going to be white acrylic paint I want to add on there for stars and stuff like that, so I'm sort of, I guess you could say, holding off on the gel pen there because I find there's not so much you can work with the gel pen because, or ink or any of that, because it bleeds. So I guess for a colouring book image it's okay, but for something like my own image I don't think I would use the gel pen for the background. I think I would use other mediums, but that's partly because I'm using better quality paper, I guess, but also partly because I want to make sure that I'm able to properly work those mediums without any risk of bleeding or colour going through with the bleeding. Like the pencil could still show through a bit, but it's less likely than the ink, which when you put a wet paint or something on it will definitely turn the white paint grey. It's exactly the same with the white gel pen. If you get a bit of white gel pen on the black, it will turn grey. So, or even with the white gel pen, it'll change to a pink or whatever if you use it even on coloured pencils. So yeah, I think it depends on the type of background you're doing as to which medium you use for the black background. So something like this, I find a black gel pen's fine, but something like my own image, I wouldn't use a black gel pen for the background. I'd use a pencil or acrylic paint or something, but that's partly because I know I'm using really good quality artist paper to do that. So yeah, but I'm partly also using pencil on that one because then it blends in better with the other wax pencils as well. So it works out. So depending on what medium you're using, I guess I would say depends on the type of black background that I would do. But for the colouring books, I find black gel pen is perfectly fine for black backgrounds. So that's just my thoughts anyway on the matter. And I actually really like that black area. So yeah, I hope that helps anyway, but that's kind of how I judge as to what type of black background I do, as to whether it's pencil or paint or whether it's gel pen. And for colouring books, because they're typically got another image on the back and that's partly why I choose the gel pen, because I'm less likely to get bleed through with those gel pens. And with my own images, well, I find that because I know for sure there's not images on the back and that it's okay to use acrylic paint, but typically I just use pencil. And you would have noticed that on my Summer Dreams sketch anyway, probably. So yeah, well, I will show you it soon because I'll be doing the black background bit on that soon. So yeah, anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please leave a like, subscribe and comment. I will continue with the other parts next time. And yeah, I will see you later. Bye.